everyone, I'm Kristen Gerhart. With me is my wonderful co-host, Ginger Snap. Ginger Snap? Ginger Snap? Ginger Snap. Well, I guess I'm doing the episode without Zach today.
What was that?
Where were you?
Sorry, I thought I heard you say my name like Zach, like my real name.
You heard wrong.
Well, do you want to still do the episode?
Today we're going totes my goats unconventional.
Completely insane.
Throwing another shrimp on the barbie by reviewing a non-magic trick.
No.
Oh no. Today we'll be taking the suggestions of all the commenters and we'll be reviewing some Cardistry. We'll be reviewing not one, not four, but 3 Cardistry downloads currently on the wire.
Each of these 3 flourishes we'll be highlighting, dissecting, poking fun of, and we'll even give them a rating on our brand new awesomosity scale. Too much?
A little. No, Zach, that sounds great, but you and I aren't very skilled parties.
Speak for yourself, Kristen. I happen to have a Cardistry dubstep video with over 250,000 views.
You really love saying that, don't you?
Way more than I should, yes.
Isolated is a new Cardistry download that in best terms combines pop and lock with Cardistry. Imagine this, plus this, and you get this.
Let's watch the trailers. You're supposed to say, let's watch the trailer.
Let's watch the trailer.
That was good.
Thank you.
You could have done better. It could have been on cue, but
Let's watch the trailer.
it's funnier when it's late because it's like a quirky thing. This download consists of several different card isolations done with a single playing card, all of which you just saw in the download.
I'm sorry.
A lot of these moves are adaptations of other moves by different cardists, which are all credited at the very end of the download, but regardless of everything, the moves are very unique, they look awesome set to music, and are pretty badass, so we give them an 8 out of 10. Nice going there.
Isolated is shot by Mr. Ream, so you know it's gonna be sexy on them eyeballs. The framing and shots were done really well, but on the editing side, it was a bit weird.
There are these strange pauses that are way too long in between each phase that is taught, and they seem very out of place. And also, over the course of about 10 minutes, they played the same dubstep song like 30 times over and over
I thought
and
you
over.
liked dubstep.
I mean, I do, you know, Skrillex, UKF, other ones. But in the context of this trick, it's just way too much to hear the same drop like 10 times in a row. 7 out of 10.
Now, while the basics of everything are taught and you'll be able to do each move after lots of rewatching, we were a bit disappointed with the explanation. Each move is taught too briefly to grasp, and the on-screen text is actually pretty vague. Everything is learnable, but you'll find yourself replaying the explanation of each move quite a lot to fully understand it. 6 out of 10.
This is one of the more expensive Cardistry downloads on the wire, and we were expecting a bit more from the explanation and from Shinrim after setting the bar so very high. We do feel the price is a little bit steep, but if you like the moves in the trailer and you want to get a little bit jaspy, we think this download is for you. 7 out of 10.
Overall, the download is very different. It's a very unique style of Cardistry, and while we aren't huge fans of the explanation or the pop and locking like this, $10 is going to get you exactly what you see on the trailer. If you like what you see, then you're going to like this download. On our awesomosity scale, it gets you a 7 out of 10.
Ah! Didn't see that coming, did ya? Next up on the list is Jericho, a slow-moving but really beautifully flowing flourish with an optional kicker ending that looks something like this. This is an interesting flourish. It's got a very cool flow to it, and it's not meant to be done all Speedy Gonzales. Don't worry, you card freaks out there. It's relatively easy to do, and we actually liked it. 9 out of 10. Were you licking your nose?
No! This download is not very well lit. We're pretty sure it's shot on a webcam. It's a 4:3 aspect ratio and very, very grainy. Like, grainier than bran cereal.
Pose?
Even in the description, he says that it isn't pretty, but it's not trying to be. 5 out of 10.
The explanation is pretty decent. I was able to follow along well and only had to rewatch it one more time in order to grasp the concept. And while we would have liked to see more angles while learning it, I was twirling my fingers in front of the mirror very quickly. It never ends with you.
Even though we aren't a fan of the quality and the explanation is just decent, this is an awesome download for just 99 cents. For the price of Rebecca Black's song Friday, you can get a badass flourish to add to your arsenal, and the price makes it well worth it. 9 out of 10.
By the way, Rebecca Black's Friday is $129 on iTunes. Just a fun fact.
Who is that fun for?
Me. Mostly me. Overall, I think everyone with $1 should buy this. It's a total impulse buy for me, and yeah, the explanation is decent, and the quality is uber meh. But if you have $1, you'll have it forever, and that's pretty badass in our book.
In your book, if you have a book.
I just use iPads and Kindles, but not Kindle Fires, because who actually uses those? Except for Jane Lynch. Awesomosity scale. 8 out of 10.
Faced is the last and our favorite of today's roundup. It's fast-paced, a flashy variation on the skater cut, and when perfected, looks badass and awesome.
You're supposed to say the trailer looks like
And
this.
it looks like this.
This flourish is dope, as you can see by the trailer. If you're a beginner, it will be kind of a challenge to master, but once you perfected it at full speed, it looks awesome. There's a lot going on, and we give it a 9 out of 10.
The quality is great, it's well shot, it's clear, not a ton going on lighting-wise, but leaps and bounds above a webcam explanation, not pointing any fingers.
You are the queen of subtlety.
I know.
This explanation takes the cake. It is very well explained with descriptive on-screen text and multiple angles, and pauses when necessary, slow-mos when necessary, and even those little circly things to highlight fingers and thumbs and other phalanges.
Phalanges.
Phalanges?
Phalanges. Phalanges.
Yeah, it's phalanges.
Phalanges.
9 out of 10.
This is really well priced. It's not too much or too little. With the flourish you get and the quality of the tutorial, we give it yet another big ol' 9 out of 10.
Overall, we love this download. It's a great flourish. It has an awesome explanation. It is a bit of a challenge difficulty-wise, but we love it all the more because of it. On the awesomosity scale, it gets hold on now. Wait for it. 9 out of 10. Well, folks, that's all for this week's episode of Exposé. You can finally stop whining about us never reviewing Cardistry downloads on the wire. We'll pick right back up on the magic trail next Monday, so let us know in the comments below what magic trick you want us to review next. Maybe even effect from myself.
Absolutely not. That's not happening.
Yeah, maybe.
No.
Yeah, plausible.
No.
Kind of. We'll play it by ear then. Okay?
No. On behalf of Measles and my co-host, Christen Gerhardt, have a great week, and we'll see you next Monday. What?
You are an evil, evil witch.
I know.